So, hello Tumblr followers, one and all. I am Redhead with a Bite, Natasha Munn. You can call me Cat, take your pick. Today's my birthday. I am 25 years old, but I have a feeling by the time this actually makes it onto Tumblr, my birthday will either have been the day before or 2 days ago. We'll see. So I asked you guys for a whole lot of questions. I got some interesting ones. Got a couple funny ones. Now I put up last night, a couple pictures of my birthday presents to myself. The shirt and the ring. Well, here's the ring. It's supposed to turn on. Well, actually it is on. There you go. Now what? It's finicky. And my shirt. My boobs kind of. Video games don't cause violence. Lag does. You can see that down at the bottom. If you can't, I'm sorry. My boobs are just huge and I don't want to stand up. I know on the front porch. So that's what all the mess behind me is. It's front porch stuff. Okay. On to the questions. Kind of want to go ahead and get to you guys. You guys are my favorites. Before you ask, over here is where I will be looking. This is where my computer is. I am actually using my brother's computer for this video. This should be fun. Okay, first question, very first question. Seriously, this came 5 seconds. I exaggerate. Right after I posted my message to you guys. First question from Not a Mailman. Hi, Gabe. Hello, my dear. So, have a question. Why does Natasha always look so perfect? Also, happy birthday. Thank you. Mwah! Why does she always look so perfect? Well, it's Natasha. You look perfect too if you look like Natasha. Just saying. Let's see. Next question comes from Anon. I feel as if this may be a bit of a dumb question, but who is your favorite Marvel superhero and why? Oh, yeah, kind of a dumb question. My own muse, Natasha. I like the Black Widow because she has no superpower. She is all human. Now, she may have an augmented system. She may, oh look, I see my brother. She may have slowed aging. She may have all the effects that Steve has because of the super soldier serum. But she's still human. And she can still break. So, oh god, that was a big bird. You guys are getting this bloopers and all. I'm just saying, there is no editing today. There's no editing ever, so. But yeah, Natasha is definitely my favorite Marvel superhero. And that is why. Because she is human. Alright. My next question comes from another Anon. If you could go back in time and there be no consequences at all, what time period would you go to? Well, probably... Oh, there's my brother. I would probably go back to see the very first Shakespeare play. I'd probably be completely revolted because it might have been Romeo and Juliet, but that's because Romeo and Juliet was, oh well, Romeo and Juliet. And that's all I have to say on that one. Another question from an Anon. Oh, no, not a question. Anonymous asked you, finish this sentence. It's a music lyric. Fish gotta swim and birds ... Okay, fine. Fish gotta swim and birds gotta fly. I gotta love one man till I die. Can't help loving that man of mine. Sweet tea. Anonymous asked, are you reading anything currently? If so, then what book or books are you reading right now? What's your favorite book that you've ever read? Do you have any favorite characters from any books you've read? Oh, you just asked the jackpot question. Okay, am I reading anything currently? Yes, yes I am. Oh, hello, Timmy. Forgot those were in there. This is my Kindle. I carry a library in my back pocket when it's not in this thing. I am currently reading Game of Thrones. Oh my god, I love these books. I'm only on the first book and I love them all. My favorite character out of this book? The dwarf. I love Tyrion. Don't know why, I just do. It's maybe his outlook on everything. It's just, I don't know. I love his outlook on everything. Now, what's my favorite book I've ever read? Gotta be the 7th Harry Potter book. Deathly Hallows, most definitely. And I couldn't begin to tell you why. It may be because it's the final book of the series. It could be J.K. Rowling's writing. It could be a number of reasons. I couldn't begin to tell you why that book's my favorite. Any characters? What was it? Do you have any favorite characters from any books? I have multitudes of favorite characters. Multitudes. My favorite character from the Harry Potter series is Draco. Oh, hey, that's my aim. That's my girlfriend. My girly friend. Hi, baby. Sorry, y'all. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, Draco from Harry Potter, from the Harry Potter series. Thus far from Game of Thrones, Tyrion. Shoot Me or Not, I Don't Care. From the Twilight series, my favorite character is Jasper. He's such a smartass when you finally get to know him. It's great. There's this book series by David Eddings called The Bulgarian, and then there's also The Malorian. My favorite character from those is Silk. Prince Kelder is his actual name, but they call him Silk because, you know what, I don't know why they called him Silk. Maybe because that's just how smooth he is. Let's face it, he's really smooth. And then there's the Elenium and the Tumuli, another David Eddings series. My favorite character from that has to be, and I'm telling you guys, if you've never heard of this author, David Eddings, look him up. His shit is amazing. From the Elenium and the Tumuli, I like Sparhawk, and that is his name, Sparhawk. My uncle calls him Sparky. My dad calls him Sparky. My Uncle Ken calls him Sparky, as a matter of fact. Yeah. Oh, also from Game of Thrones, I like Dany. I cannot pronounce her name fully. I call her Dany because it's her nickname in the books and it's easier to say. And I'm not watching the show. My ring is still on. It's not supposed to be. I'm not watching the show currently until I finish reading at least the first book. It's a personal thing. So, thank you, baby. My girlfriend just wished me happy birthday. Yay! Yeah. Good questions, Anon. Good questions. Anonymous asked you. There's a lot of Anons in my inbox, y'all. Y'all should all ask more questions and come off Anon. There goes a school bus. Anonymous asked you, what shows are you watching? Currently? I gotta get caught up on Supernatural. I gotta get caught up on Once Upon a Time. I gotta get caught up on what the hell? Supernatural. How could I forget that one? And Doctor Who. Those are the ones I'm currently watching to get caught up on. Oh, and Chuck. Chuck. Gotta watch Chuck. And I blame this one on Fandral Nun, the most dashing of Asgard. Shania, it's all your fault. Yeah, I blame Chuck on Shania. Do you have any television shows? Oh, hey baby. Do you have any television shows that you have watched and want to watch again, or any shows that you watch or haven't watched for the first time? I'm glad you asked. I have a list. There are shows that I will watch multitudes of times, like Bones and Castle, but those don't count. We have Game of Thrones, Heartland, Buffy season 3 through 9. I haven't watched. I own season 1 and 2. I've still not watched 3 through 9, and I used to watch them all the time. Leverage, I love that show. I love that show. Farscape, I'm a little iffy on. I mean, I started watching it, but I stopped for a little while. I don't know if I want to get back into it yet. I kind of been watching them out of order. Probably shouldn't do that. Andromeda, if I can find it. I loved that show. Warehouse 13. Heard it was good. Never seen it. Kind of want to see it, so I think I will. Eureka. I need to start that over. Arrow. IRP with an Oliver Queen. So I'm used to Oliver from the comics in Smallville, but not Arrow. So I think I should watch it, and that's the Oliver Queen IRP with. Once Upon a Time, season 3. Again, I'm getting caught up on that now. Once Upon a Time in Wonderland. That is one I have to watch. Psych, I have to get caught up on. Tin Man. I know it's, only, Wizard. I know it was only a few episodes in the first place, but I still want to see it. Heroes, I gotta watch the last couple seasons. Love that show. It's awesome. One of my face claims is Hayden Panettiere. She's the cheerleader in Heroes, main character in the first one. You'll probably notice I don't look at the camera often, and when I do, I'm looking elsewhere. I'm currently got a Brinkman grill to stare at. I also have a huge ash tree out the front porch door, and half of the street to look at, because the grill's in the way. Anyway, more shows. Being Human, the UK version. I'm not overly fond of the US version. Yeah, Continuum. Looks like it could be interesting. Want to watch that? Marlin. I have to finish it. Because, now, I love the show. Watched it religiously. And we all knew it was going to end, and we knew how it was going to end, but I'm of the opinion that if I do not watch the last episode, and I share this opinion with Shania, if I do not watch the last episode, it hasn't ended yet. So that's why I haven't watched it yet. And White Collar. I gotta finish the season. I gotta finish season 3 and then move on to season 4. And 5, I think. So, and there is the answer to your questions about my shows. Hang on a second. Can I answer my girlfriend's question? Did you get gifts? Not yet. Not myself. Not yet. I already read that one. Another question. Sing us a song that's been stuck in your head. Okay. Yeah. Traveling Soldier by Dixie Chicks. 2 days past 18, he was waiting for the bus in his army green, sat down in a little cafe there, gave his order to a girl with a bow in her hair. He's a little shy, so she gives him a smile, and he says, would you mind sitting down for a while and talking to me? I'm feeling a little low. He said, I'm up in an hour and I know where we can go. And I realized I just messed up that line, but I don't care. That's stuck in my head and it won't go away. This is the last add-on question I have, apparently. Unless, of course, I refresh the page and there are more. What's your favorite Disney movie? Right now, it's Tangled and Frozen at a tie. My favorite Disney princess? Rapunzel. And if we're counting non-traditional princesses, Tinkerbell. Mostly because she's the shit. She's a bitch. My some people I know, let's just go with that, call her the Disney princess slut. But you know what? When you think about it, she lives with a whole bunch of little boys and Peter Pan. I can see why they say that, but I love me some Tinkerbell. Okay? I love Tinkerbell. How about Disney Prince? Flynn Rider. Definitely Flynn Rider. Eugene Fitzherbert. And do you have a favorite Disney villain? Yes. Yes, I do. Ursula. Because she's an octopus. And I have to say, I like octopi. I like the cephalopod. Don't ask. But yeah, I like Ursula. She's just kind of, I don't know. But I like Ursula. Don't really know why, I just do. Okay. I got an email alert earlier telling me I did have more questions, so let's see if I have more. Nope, just the Golden Thunderer. Then we should RP. So send me a message, come RP. I'm not that scary, see? I'm actually a little bit of a weirdo. My friends can confirm this. Can't you, Sky? I know you're gonna watch this. Shania, you too. Okay, I also had questions on Skype from Fiery Little Niece. I think I spelled that wrong. Anyway, Nicole, mwah, mwah, love you, darling. How long have you been RPing? Yeah. Whoop, my girlfriend again. I just answered your question, baby. How long have I been RPing? Since I was 12, I think. Since I was 12 or 13, somewhere around there. I got started on Gaia. Don't make the face. Don't make the face. Who was your first muse? A character of my creation, actually. I actually had a visual for you guys, but I cannot find it. I could have shown you just what my character looked like. Her name was Kake. She was half demon, or she was a demigod, basically. Her father was a god. Her mother was a fox demon. I guess that would make her a demon god. But her father was a wolf god. Her mother was a fox demon. She was really freaking cool, really freaking powerful, and some people would call her a Mary Sue, but it's not how I played her. It's not how I still play her, because I do use her sometimes, but I use her mostly for writing now. I'm a writer. I love writing. I don't know if you guys have noticed that with my RPing or not, but hey. What inspired you to play Natasha? Here's the thing. I have said this many times before. My hair is a mess, guys. I'm sorry. But my hair is just a mess, and I washed it this morning. Maybe it was last night. I don't remember. Anyway, I said this before to people, and they agreed with me. RPing a certain muse is like, well, developing a certain muse is like, my hair fell off of everywhere. Holy shit, I shed. Like a cat. It's horrible. Playing a muse, developing your muse, it's like the wand and a wizard. The wand chooses the wizard. Well, that's the same for a muse. The muse chooses the mun. You have no say in what you do with this character. It chose you. RPing as Natasha is not what I chose to do. Well, I guess technically I do choose to do it, but she picked me, and I stuck with it. And look what has brought me thus far. Um, and I have narcissistic alcoholic to thank for that. Alright. Tony Munn was looking for Natasha and Clint to RP with, and I started off as an anon. I started off as an anon for them. They made grabby hands and said, come RP with me. So I created an account for her. Started off as I'm known as the hot one. And I am now redhead with a bite. Character development, y'all. Have you ever been part of an RP group? Yes. Like I said, Narcissistic Alcoholic started the group, and I am now an independent Marvel RP blog for Natasha Romanov. Is there any news that you wanted to play? Yes. Hair under the nail. Gross. Tony, River Song, Heimdall. I've got a whole bunch of OCs. I've got, basically, there are characters up here that have minds of their own. Sometimes they pop out to play, sometimes they don't. And let me tell you, it's chaos and confusing, and it is so much fun. It's fiction fodder, let me tell you. Have you ever had a partner that got away? Like someone with a muse that you loved to RP with, but they eventually just stopped using their account or something? Nicole, honey, that is an awesome question. Yes, this was back when I was on Gaia. A couple of friends, we RP'd together all the time, and it was great. It was so much fun. My favorite RP partner on Gaia stopped getting on Gaia. And I miss them so much every day. Because not only were they friends with me on Gaia, but they were a friend in real life. It kind of sucks because I'm not talking to them now and I don't know why. And those are my questions from Nicole. Mwah, baby, I love you. I have other awkward and random questions that were given to me a while back, or something else. I never did that something else. So, we're going to pull those up and I'm going to answer those for you. Hang on, answering a question from my girlfriend. Some would you rather questions. I'm going to start from the bottom up to the top. I should have started at the top. Would you rather spend a day in Deadpool's mind or in Loki's mind? Loki, hands down. Because I've read the Deadpool comics. I have read and I have watched that character progress. And let me tell you, the death and destruction that I know is in that mind, forget what the white boxes and the yellow boxes are saying. That's not what's going on in his head. The death, the destruction, the mayhem, the horror that he has seen and he has dealt with. I'd rather be in Loki's mind. I couldn't face that kind of trauma. Loki's trauma I can deal with. I have dealt with. Except for the children portion and the horse thing. That's my girlfriend again. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I love my girlfriend. She is not a Tumblr user. It's probably a good thing. She'd spend more time on here than I do. She would never sleep. Would you rather get into a fight with a Trekkie over which generation is better, or a Star Wars fan over which part of the trilogy is better? Trekkie. You're asking a Trekkie that question. Okay? Me. I'd rather get into a fight with a Trekkie because it's just who I am. Star Wars fans can be a little scary and passionate when it comes to which part of the which trilogy they like better, but it's kind of understandable if you think about it. I mean, that's not to say Trekkie fans can't get that way, because let me tell you, I have been. I'm an original series fan, but don't get me wrong, I love the movies that came out in 2009 and last year. Oh my god, they were amazing. And Benedict Cumberbatch, honey, you did phenomenal as Khan. Oh my god. But definitely I'd rather get into a fight with a Trekkie. Okay. Would you rather try to type something long to your mother with autocorrect on, or type something long to your crush with autocorrect on? Either one seems horrible knowing I'm going to assume you meant autocorrect, not autoerect. But because I have had autocorrect mishaps with my mother, I'm going to say with my mother. Would you rather just anger the Hulk, or would you rather risk his wrath by sending him to another planet? I think I'd rather just anger the Hulk, because just angering the Hulk results in the destruction of Harlem. But sending him to another planet, well, considering he's already been to another planet, when you think about it, there is a planet full of Hulks, apparently. Can you imagine that, though? A planet full of Hulk. Just Hulk planet. Considering that you go through the comics, they have their own planet, and there's more than one of them. No, I think I'd rather send him to another planet. More people for him to beat up, and they can just beat him right back up. Okay. Would you rather go back in time and change something of your past, or travel into the future? Neither. Because if I go back and change something in my past, I won't be the person I am today. I won't be where I am today. I just, no. Or would I rather go to the future? No. Spoilers, baby. No. Spoilers. No. Which would you rather watch Ghost Rider 1 or 2? Well, I've seen them both, and I don't really like the second one, so 1. Okay, I like this one. Would you rather be hit by a bus or be Lindsay Lohan? Lindsay Lohan. We're just gonna leave that there. Would you rather drink snake poison or allow a black widow to bite you? Just no. There you have it, folks. My over 100 follower fan vid. Also, my birthday video. Hi! Love you all. Bye!